Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Rimworld. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. We are continuing as we said in the last episode that fingers crossed the next episode was going to be a good one, and I really do have very, very high, not expectations, I suppose, but hopes indeed that we can do well. And I just want to say to everybody that that has commented already on the first episode, thank you very, very much. I was told in no uncertain terms that I do need to make people's bedrooms bigger. That's something that I totally plan to do. I'm just making it a little bit small for now because, quite frankly, you know, we haven't really started massively excavating this mountain as of yet, but when we do, it shall be glorious. Now, let me just check the... Is that a little bit better? There we go. I think that might be a little bit better. Anyway, yeah, we've got the dog, and unfortunately, we haven't quite taught the dog how to haul shit yet, but we're working on it, you know? We're working on it indeed. Anyway, what do we want to get set up? Well, there's a couple of things that I really think need to be done, like El Pronto. Now, El Pronto-wise, we need to dig into this mountain just a smidgen. Let's get rid of that there. Let's mine that out. Let's mine this out as well. Okay. Okay, good. So we'll have a big square area in here where this can be sort of our main communal area. We're going to place down the one and only nutrient paste dispenser. Isn't that a lovely thought? Can you imagine if you were forced to eat nutrient paste while your colony was being set up? It sounds absolutely terrible. Sounds really not fun, and really bad, in fact. Really very bad indeed. Also, people did indeed tell me that that over time, well, not steel perhaps, but for example, the usefulness of, or the health, I suppose, of wood goes down if stuff is just left outside. Obviously, that doesn't really make much of a difference for metals, but, you know, hey-ho, we want to try and take everything inside that we reasonably can, so it'll just be good to have sort of a storage area, probably up to the north of our base, eventually, and that'll be really necessary and really good to do. I think... yeah, we're digging into the biggest mountain there is, pretty much. So, yeah, I think we're making a wise choice with that. Also, you know, we can turn this area into like a room as well. And if there's any holes, then we can just patch them up with a, you know, with a bloody wall or whatever. So, you know, no biggie there. It doesn't really matter. But, you know, as long as we get this area mined out, then I think that is a darned good start, if I do say so myself. Now, we're going to need this nutrient paste dispenser set up, so we'll go and plonk that down because, of course, as we know, Potato is... Where are you, Potato? Yeah, Potato is our construction man, which is great, because it means that Ben can be mining and Potato can be constructing, which is really important. You know, to have two people doing two different things at the same time. It's kind of nice. Let's place a hopper in there so all of the foodstuffs can be stuck into the hopper that is going to be going on here. And also, let us quickly just zone out an area for, where is it? A dumping stockpile zone. Yep, there we go. A dumping stockpile zone. Anything that's not necessary is going to go in here because who really gives a damn? And, you know, for example, some of the limestone chunks are going to be taken away to some other place, namely the dumping stockpile zone. And if we check, what do we have in here? Chunks, yeah, stone chunks, limestone chunks. There we go. We're going to be hauling the limestone chunk away over here, which I think is a fairly good idea, so to speak. Okay, good. Now, power. Power is going to be the next big thing that we actually are going to start. And obviously, I think the way that we probably want to go is probably solar panels. Probably solar panels, in fairness. I don't know, I'm just sort of thinking, like, what's the best way to go about doing things? I don't know, maybe solar panels are indeed the correct way to go. Well, they're going to be pretty darn big, so we're going to have to decide where we want to put them. I think up here is a good place. We'll put them there. We'll queue up 2 solar panels, and we'll also have some batteries in here as well. Now, what we can do, and because we're digging into a mountain, this is why, you know, digging into a mountain is the coolest thing to do in the world, is we can actually sort of, you know, we can dig in here and say, hey, this area is going to be the battery storage area or whatnot, and I think that would be totally cool. I'm just sort of thinking, would it actually fit in here? I mean, ideally we could fit 1 battery in here, but I don't think 1 battery is really going to cut it, I'm afraid. I mean, I think we're going to need more than a singular battery. But alas, hey ho. You could be training the dog. You could be training the dog, please. No? Or you could just haul stuff. I mean, that's cool, but I care more about you know, the dog, but whatever. Let us actually queue up a couple more buildings to be built. Now, this time we're actually going to go for a steel wall. And the reason that we're going to go for a steel wall is because our battery storage area needs to not be explosive. And what I mean by that is that occasionally you can get issues with batteries and stuff, and it explodes, and it's not cool. And I really would rather like to avoid that. So, you know, let's queue up that there. Let's get another door over. Just a normal steel door will be fine, thank you very much. And that goes like that. Great. And then we also want to mine that specific block. And this is, of course, going to be a job for tomorrow. You know, there's no rush. There's no specific reason that everything needs to happen all at once super quickly. But I think this is a sort of a good little start for our power infrastructure. And obviously, as soon as we get the ability to do so, we're going to start getting power conduits set up and, you know, delivering electricity throughout our base, which will theoretically... Oh, Ben is suggesting that you give the colony a name. What should it be called? Planeton. No, you know what? We're going to call it Potato Town. As in, with a capital P, of course. There we go. Potato Town. Why the hell not? The colony is now known as Potato Town. Damn right it is. So fingers crossed, everybody's going to be busy. Do we have anything actually in the storage hopper? I don't really know. I can't really tell. I don't think we... Do we? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. No, I guess I'm just going to say no. We don't have anything in the hopper at the moment. But, you know, in fairness, nobody's had to actually eat nutrient paste yet, which is kind of nice. Stick it into 2 times speed. There's no, in fact, you know, just 1 time speed. There's no point in rushing it. Anyway, Ben is getting back on the sort of building wagon, and he's going to be continuing to build up or mine out infrastructure within our mountain, which is kind of nice. We do need defenses. Pirate raids will start soon. You need some defenses. The home area tells your colonists which area to clean and which area to extinguish fires. Define the home area with the zones category under the architect menu. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this was something that, you know what, this is a home area. This is fine. This is good. This is a-okay. And I'm not entirely sure that the home area was something that was implemented in the last version of the game I played, but it may well have been. I just probably can't remember it, in fairness. I probably can't remember. Okay. Oh, fantastic. That is great news that we actually managed to build a roof up on there. And let's get some power conduit under there. Why not? Indeed, power conduit is wiring, and we need wiring, and we also need defenses. We do need defenses. So where would defenses be? Miscellaneous, perhaps? No. Where would they be? Security, of course. That's where they'd be. A steel deadfall trap. Holy cow. Wow, that's pretty serious, if I'm fair. I mean, that's pretty darn serious right there. Let's set up just a couple of turrets around the place. That can go there, and then that can go there, perhaps. That can go there like that. All right, great. Now we are. Whoa! Now we're cooking with oil. What is this? A new area has been revealed. Jump to location. What? If you mean like we've mined out like a singular area, then yes, we have, but I don't understand. Oh, I see what's happening. A lore keeper from White Opossum Sarah is visiting the colony. Okay. Cool. Maybe we should just, like, I don't know, kill him and keep him hostage. I mean, we could do that if we were really, truly evil. But I don't think we are truly, truly evil. I don't think we are, I'm afraid to say. I don't know, maybe people think that I should keep him hostage or whatever, but we don't really have the infrastructure to do that. Compacted plasteel. Oh, nice. That's good. We've got actually a lot of resources within this mountain, which we can mine out and just replace with normal wall when we decide to do so. But, you know, for now, I think we're fine not doing that. Squirrel. It's unfortunate that we can't train a squirrel. That's a real shame. Oh, in fact, no, we potentially can. Tame the wild animal. You know what? We're going to tame a squirrel. That's right. Learn home area. I understand what a home area is, buddy. I don't think we need this tooltip anymore. Do we really? Do we really? Let me try expanding the home area. There we go. Okay. I understand how it works now. Thanks, game, for making sure that I did indeed know how to do it. Okay. Speed it up during the night. Once again, we will be hoping that that our power situation improves in the morning. Fingers crossed it actually will. In fairness, right, I think it probably will improve because, you know, we'll actually have the battery to stick some power into, and we've not had that for the last couple of days. So as soon as we actually start fully utilizing the battery, then we're already in a much better position anyway. What do you want, buddy? Do you have anything that I want? You really don't. You're pretty shitty overall. Yeah. Yeah, you're pretty shoddy. I mean, perhaps we could take a shot at him. You know, we could, but I don't really think we want to. In fairness, I don't really think that's necessary. Okay, what are you doing, Ben? You are going to... You're going to haul steel, and then you're going to turn that into a turret. That is exactly what I like to see. Wow, what the hell is that? An alpaca. Okay, that's cool. I like that a lot. What is this? Silver ore down there? Okay, interesting. I'm more concerned with the fact that Ben is not actively mining out the inside of the mountain, which, you know, I did sort of want to say that we are trying to prioritize that right now. A bit more steel up there. We'll just select that to be collected, because if we can collect steel, then oftentimes it's quicker than mining it. And also, there's a very finite amount of steel that is actually in this mountainous area, so if there's stuff that's just lying out in the open, then we might as well take advantage of it. Now I'm just having a little look around to see if there's any other steel that we haven't managed to get, but it looks like we've got most of it. Yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad at all. All right, Potato, have you finally woken up? You have, and you are going to haul steel as well. Great. Well, Ben, you're hauling, and you're hauling up to build some turrets. Sweet. That is fantastic. I really do like it when power works properly. Now let's go over here, and we'll go over there like that. All right. That might not be necessary to have a cable that long, but we do need to make sure that we power that turret as best we can. And as such, we were going to be doing that. Okay, so I talked a little bit about how we would be using the manual priority system to make sure that we can utilize the effectiveness of everybody the best. Now, Ben, you're not particularly good at construction, if I can remember. Well, you're not bad actually, 7, but you're really smashing at mining. So what I'm going to say is that for mining, Ben, you are going to be on priority numero 2. So basically we are going to say, hey, dude, mining is something that you need to prioritize over doing other stuff. And in fairness, I don't think that's crazy to say. Potato, you are probably going to prioritize construction. I think constructing is something that you're pretty darn good at, so we'll prioritize you slightly over constructing. You know, it's not really something that I feel too strongly against. You know, getting stuff working fast is great. You know, it's fine to do. Okay, it's good. We're doing good. We've got power to everywhere that needs power. We're getting batteries set up at a rate of knots, so already we're off to a cracking start. Yeah, you know what? I don't think there's really too much that we can complain about right now. You know what I do really want to do though? I really do. And this may seem completely stupid, but I want to fill in these two blocks right there. And the reason that I want to do that is quite simply I don't really feel happy with the fact that we've just got a missing fucking hole in the wall because there was never any rocks there in the first place. So that's a little bit annoying, but you know what? Whatever, doesn't really matter. So in my head, I've sort of got this this idea that in the north we can have a couple of bedrooms for people, which I was told needed to be 5 by 5. You know, we could have bedrooms that sort of jut out the mountain. You know, maybe a corridor going up here, bedroom here, bedroom here, bedroom here, and a bedroom up here, or a bedroom up here, whatever. You know, obviously we'll have to make sure that we've got a model that we can expand with. Uh-oh. Man-hunting animals won't generally attack doors or inactive turrets. You can escape them by getting inside or behind a wall, but they'll wait for you. Well, okay, where's the mad animal? Holy shit. This guy is fucking mad. Hopefully we can actually shoot him before he... Yeah, let's fingers crossed that we can actually polish him off. Oh, thank God. Alright, we can undraft Potato now. Also, why have we not picked up these packaged survival meals? Visitors from White Opossum Sarah are leaving. Fantastic, great. I'm actually kind of glad that we managed to defend our borders fairly well. You know what? Let's take that. Let's take that, and let's probably use it in the nutrient paste dispenser, I would imagine. Yeah, why not? Why not, eh? Why not? Okay. Good. Ben is once again continuing his mining of the mountain, as I would expect him to. I mean, why wouldn't he? He's a good guy. He knows what's good for him. He knows what's good for him. Also, we need to bear in mind that winter is going to be coming around, and with winter comes great responsibility. That's right. Winter is somewhat important for us because it has a very, 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 very high lethality rate. If you stay out too long, you get frostbite. You need to make sure that you've got, you know, a way of keeping your colonists warm and such. So, yeah, that's very, very important. Now, why are we not training more animals? Because you're really, really, really fucking good at training animals. Like, you are very, very good at training animals. Is animal training on this list of things to do? I don't really think it is. Handling. Animal handlers tame and harvest resources from and slaughter animals. Alright. Sweet. Let's up you to a 2 on animals so that we can actually see some animal training actually happen. That would be kind of nice. What? You're consuming the grass. Well, you know what? I can't fault you for that. You are doing a very good job of cleaning up the inside of the building. That's kind of nice, I suppose, but hey-ho. Can we train you? I really would like to teach you how to do some stuff. But I don't know how to do that. Oh well. Well, I suppose you're already doing exactly as you said you would. You've hauled the animal into the dead stockpile, or the dumping stockpile. Although maybe that's not entirely necessary. Maybe you could have I don't know, stuck it in the hopper, perhaps. That would be nice indeed. Haul these things away. Haul those things away. Where is Ben? Ben is eating a survival meal. I don't think that's good enough, Ben, quite frankly. I think you should get back to work right about now. That's right. Get back to work. Get back to work, buddy. And do we have anything for Potato to actually do? Not really. I mean, he's hauling at the moment, but quite frankly, yeah, not thrilled by the fact that Potato's hauling stuff around. I mean, ideally we would like to have a little bit more of an active role for him if we could, but at the same time, you know, it's not the end of the world. So after sort of clearing out this area, which is very, very nice to see, what do we actually want to do? Because we've got a lot of stuff that we... Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Thank goodness these people are not vicious. That's all I gotta say. Thank goodness they're not vicious. But yeah, after mining out this area, what do we actually want to do with this area? Because, you know, we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we could build, but I don't really know what we're gonna do. It is difficult. It is difficult to sort of plan things out. In my head, at least. Perhaps not in your head. Perhaps not in your head. But yeah, in my head it is indeed. What's a multi-analyzer? Increases research speed, needs to be placed near the research bench. Yeah, research is something that we're probably going to do. I think, you know what would be great? I think we could probably try and build an indoor field. I think that would be really, really cool if we could do that. You know what? Yeah, let's try and do that. Okay, how do we want to do that? I suppose we probably just want to have something, yeah, something like that, and then we'll just build an expanse down here that we can use as a field, I guess. Maybe something like this. No, cancel that. Cancel that. And then an area up here. And I say this very, very lightly because this is all going to get mined out because this is actually useful resources, but we will actually replace this with some wall. Okay, there we go. Now, can we actually even assign a grow area on a... Can we actually even assign a growing zone? Not entirely sure if we can, so I'm not entirely sure how we're going to go about making a growing zone within the base. Although I do know for darn certain that we're going to be able to use this space for something, whether it's a growing area or whether it's not. We're still going to have a high effectiveness use of this area, whether it's for, you know, research or just a whole bunch of random benches or whatever, or perhaps just a social area. You never know. You never can tell. Who knows? We might end up using this area for a completely different reason, but we are going to be using it for something. I just haven't quite figured it out yet. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really think we can stick. I mean, yeah, I don't think we can stick a. Unless you want to plant some plants, love. I don't think that's going to be a thing that happens. Let's get this to haul away, haul that away, and haul that away. But yeah, ladies and gents, we'll be continuing this in the next episode for darn certain. Not entirely sure how the growing thing is going to work, or how the growing mechanism is going to work inside the base, but you know what? It's really not a tippity-top concern for us at the moment because we've currently got a nice growing area outside the base, which is kind of cool. And, you know, if push comes to shove, we can make like a massive growing area out here linked by a corridor. And, you know, that's fantastic. Oh, and fantastic, even better, we've struck compacted steel, which is very, very good news indeed. Just going to be adding to our resources. Obviously, the good thing about digging into a mountain is the fact that you're going to find, you know, useful resources some of the time. And, you know, using those resources or digging into the mountain gives you, you know, the area that you can live in as well as the resources, which is kind of darn nice if I do say so myself. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, has been Potato. This has been Rimworld. And, yeah, we named our town, or our colony, Potato Town, which I think is kind of cool. What are you doing? You're meditating. Well, of course you are. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!